And we here. What is up, YouTube? My name is Blondell. It's my first YouTube video ever. I'm actually quite excited for it. I'm excited for this new endeavor a little bit. Just to be able to try something new, you know? Just be able to film something, go out, and just make it do what it do. Get back in the video mode of things and just have fun with it, you know? That's kind of what it's all about at the end of the day. Kind of just have fun, live a little bit. We young, we wild, we free, we stupid too, but we're not gonna talk about that. YouTube, what is goody? My name is Blondell Garcon. I'm a portrait photographer and videographer based out of Miami, Florida, the 305. I love it out here. This is my first YouTube video ever, and I figured a good way to start it out would be with a short Q&A, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm going to what every first-time YouTuber does on their platform, which is make a Q&A, but whatever. Nonetheless, I asked some questions on Instagram to see what's going on, to see what questions you guys might have had for me. And yeah, let's get into it. First question is from Gotti. She asks, what's your story? That's a great question. That's a really fun question. I like the way you phrase it too. What's your story? That's nice. But what's my story? So, Blondell Garcon, born and raised in Miami, Florida. I figured out my passion for photography and videography in high school, where in freshman year, I originally wanted to be a music producer, but I downloaded Fruity Loops and that didn't work out as planned. And then I switched over to a camera. I picked that up and saw how gifted I was in that, I guess, and I just went on from there. From there on, I just kept going and kept pushing on the photo and video side, mainly on the photo just because at the time it was a bit easier. But now I want to push more on the video end of things. Oh, I'm 21. I guess that's a good thing to go from. I'm 21. My birthday's on November 10th, so please put that on your calendar. You got to remember that. And speaking of the birthday, coming in a few more videos, there's going to be a pretty cool little vlog about November is going to be a fun month. November is going to be a really fun month. It's going to be Art Basel. Okay, but back to the point. I'm 21. Birthday's on November 10th. Oh, I love Afrobeat and Amapiano. That's my shit. That is my shit. I just love that damn thing so goddamn much. I also love cars. I'm a huge fan. Yes, I am a car guy. I don't care if that is a red flag or not. I was a car guy before I was ever a photographer or videographer. I've loved cars for as long as I could think of. And I've just grown up around cars, been to plenty of car shows, know car guys. It's just fun, man. And living in Miami, it just teaches you a lot of things. It's crazy when like you're young and you're still in high school and you don't know how to drive yet. You feel like your hometown is so small, but then, I don't know, you get a car, you start to explore. You go outside and you realize that Miami is really the shit, and I love it here. But that's a short synopsis on my story. Maybe if you guys want, I can go a little deeper in it in a separate video, but for now, that's about all I got. Thank you for the question, Gotti. That was a fire one. What is something weird that you want to do? From Cassie. Something weird that I want to do. I've never really quite thought about that. I want to go to Australia. I don't think that's weird, but every time I say that to people, they think I'm insane because Australia has a bunch of animals and weird shit inside of it, but I don't know. I love it. I think it's pretty cool. Australia, I feel like, has some really cool landscape. And I don't know, I just want to be out there. It looks really nice. Something weird though, I'm trying to think, what could be like something really weird that's out of pocket that I really would want to do? Something weird. I don't know why I feel rushed when there's literally just a camera, an ocean, and me talking right now. There's no one inside this lifeguard stand. The nearest person to me is 50 yards away. And I don't know why I feel rushed. Skydive, but I don't think that's weird. I think that's pretty mainstream. Damn. I am fucking boring. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see. Something weird that I want to do, man. This first episode of this channel just made me realize that I might just be a boring motherfucker. But that's okay. Whatever. Something weird? Damn, I really can't think of anything. I have a bunch of ideas in terms of things that I want to do. And the problem is that there's so many that they all just kind of wisp away in my mind. And I lose my train of thought and I can't really think of anything. But damn, I don't know. Skydive, I want to go to Australia. I want to race cars at some point, or at least I want to be a passenger in a race car. I think that's really cool. I don't think that's weird. Might be scary, might be sketchy, but I don't know if that's weird. Scuba diving seems pretty cool. But I don't think any of those activities are weird though. Are those weird? I don't know. I don't know if those are weird things, but that's all I got for now. My mind is gone. It's also 9 a.m. I'm not used to this time. Ooh, from Aaliyah. Goals/aspirations 5-year plans. All right, so let's see what we got. So one of my main dreams is I want to be able to start a media company. And currently I'm kind of in the process of that. I'm doing that with a partner of mine or a friend of mine named Bruno. He's Brazilian, so shout out to my boy. And yeah, I just want to start a media company where we produce, I don't want to say content, because content sounds like influencer-y, and I don't really like that. But I just want to produce videos, commercials, and really dope ads for brands and companies and things like that. A company that I look up to for things like that is called Division. They have offices in Paris, London, in LA, and the work that they do is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it is amazing. So I look up to them when I think of things like that. But to build something up like that in 5 years might be pretty tough. I at least want to be known locally within Miami of being the go-to guy for your video stuff. And that's kind of the whole purpose of this YouTube channel in and of itself. I want to be able to tell my story because I feel like that would give me a better ability to tell a brand's story or someone else's story, because it's kind of weird to be able to advertise and tell another person's story without being able to tell your own, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the whole purpose of it. In 5 years, I would be 26, 27, pushing 30. 5 years, I'll be 26, 27. My company is off the ground. I'm known locally for being that guy when it comes to photo and video, and just keep it pushing. I feel like your 20s are made for just really grind years. You just really put in the work. You're gonna be broke, you might be drunk 90% of the time, and that's okay. I think that's part of the fun. But yeah, that's 5 years. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what's on my mind. That's all I could really think about is that media company and what I would want to do with that. So there's that. Another one from Aaliyah. Top 2 most exciting moments in your creative journey. Most exciting moments. One exciting moment is when I got to shoot for Hypebeast over at Miami Beach Golf Club. I think that was a really cool moment. I think that was just a catalyst of me being able to get into brands and getting my foot in the door with these brands and doing something great. That was a really dope moment. I'm trying to think what's another one. Going to New York. Oh my gosh. Going to New York was so fire. I had so much fun over there. I think I had so much fun just because it was different. And I know I was in the honeymoon stage because I wasn't even there for like 3 days. I've been to New York twice. The first time I've been there, I was there for like 3 days. And the second time I was there for literally just 24 hours. I have an old vlog from that, which if you guys want me to pull that out of the archive, I definitely would. But going to New York was just so cool. It was so cool seeing different people, different creatives just doing their thing. It's hot. I'm sweating. But yeah, New York was just so cool. It was dope to see the different creators, the atmosphere, the pace. Everything is so fast paced. I feel like that could burn you out really fast though. But man, I just loved everything about it. I feel like that's a place that I for sure could see myself living in for a little bit. I feel like everybody needs a moment where they live in New York and they're seasonally depressed a little bit, but that's okay. That's just my opinion. Who knows? Man, New York was just a really good time. I loved every bit of New York. I really did. Ooh, Aaliyah just keeps coming with the question. Something you haven't tried yet. Ooh, this is gonna rattle. Ooh, this is gonna fuck some people up. I am a Miami native, born and raised in Miami, the 305. I have never been to a Miami Heat game or a Miami Dolphins game. Never. Not once, never. I'm always around the arena. I am always around the arena. But I have never once been to one of their games. I know that sounds like a sin. I plan on doing it soon, but I have just never done it. And I don't mind sports. Sports are pretty cool. I don't mind them. I'm not like a huge sports head or anything. I'm more of a car guy than anything. But even if you're not a sports guy, I feel like you should have gone to see a Heat game or a Miami Dolphins game, and I just never done it. I've never done it. That's something I haven't tried yet. But hey, there's plenty more other things that I haven't done yet, and you guys are going to be along for the ride for the first time that I ever do those things, so that's going to be cool. Let's see what else we got. Do you regret not going to college out of high school, or would you go in the future? Okay, so I have not gone to college right out of high school. I graduated class of 2020. As you guys may know, that was a hell of a year. But after graduating, or even prior to graduating, I decided that I'm not going to college. I just didn't, for the pursuit that I wanted to do, I just didn't see college as, at the time, being a good plan of doing it yet. Would I do it in the future? I wouldn't say no. I don't want to limit my education because I do find value in education for sure. But my main gripe with college is just tuition, man. I can't fucking get my head around how much it costs to go to school in America. That is beyond bonkers to me. And I know there's scholarships and this and that. And I was a good student. Don't get it fucked up. I graduated with a 3.5 unweighed GPA and a 4.2 weighed. So I'm not dumb. I just low-key got tired of trying to prove myself to schools and academics, and I just wanted to start this creative journey and keep it pushing. So do I regret not going? As of right now, no. I don't regret anything in life, I'll be honest. I think everything is a lesson. I don't regret not going. I definitely don't. So far, I feel like I'm in a really privileged position right now where everything just seems to be going really well. And I'm happy with my life, and I cannot complain, really. Do I regret it? Not at all. Would I go in the future? Probably. What would I do? What would I major in? I don't know. Probably something in mechanics and engineering that has to do with cars, my second love and passion. So that'll probably be the second thing. So, yeah. Question from Samantha. She's one of my stylists. I worked on her on one of my few most recent shoots. She's amazing. You guys should follow her. She asks, what is Miami lacking? What is Miami lacking? Currently, I think Miami is lacking a sense of authenticity. But at the same time, I think that's what makes Miami, Miami. I guess, I don't know. There's a plane. That's not a plane. That's just a big-ass boat with a loud-ass motor. But Miami, I think, is lacking just some authenticity. I think everybody's trying to be something in the city, and that causes everybody to fake and do this and do that and just do some shady shit that I'm personally not the biggest fan of. I feel like Miami I feel like we don't have enough real conversations in Miami, which is weird because we're on the East Coast, and the East Coast is the realest shit ever. I'm sorry, LA, y'all trash. I've never been, but y'all just trash. I think we're lacking that. I think we're lacking, in a weird way, this might sound weird, a little bit of diversity in a sense of Miami, South Florida, yes, is a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities and Caribbean people from every bit of the island. But I am sorry, every time I go to Wynwood, they play the same shit, where it's reggaeton and house music. And don't get me wrong, I love both of those things, but I would love to be able to see more, I don't know, Haitian. I'm Haitian, by the way, Haitian. Parents, they immigrated from Haiti, came here, I was born, and didn't go to college. They are so proud of me. I would love to just see some more Haitian stuff, some Afrobeat stuff, Piano, Nigeria, Lagos. I think we need more, admittedly, just more diversity in music, because I think that's really just it, just more diversity in music, because I feel like we all just play the same shit, and it's just kind of gets old for a little bit. Like, I love Bad Bunny, don't get me wrong, Bad Bunny, just, I don't know, I just want to hear some cool shit. I want to hear some Burna Boy as I'm walking through Wynwood. And we're definitely not lacking in money, trust me, you will find a lot of that in Miami. Ooh, we got one from Laura. Best advice you would give someone. Best advice I would give someone. Ooh, this is a quote that I live by and I love. It's literally on the home screen of my computer. It goes, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I forgot who said it and who it's quoted by, but I absolutely love that quote. I feel like it represents everything in life, because in life you're going to be uncomfortable, and when you're sitting in your comfort zone, you're not growing. So you have to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to put in the work and try something new, and just get out your comfort zone, do something. It's gonna be scary, yeah, but I feel like everybody's just scared to suck at something for a little bit and get better. Whenever you try anything new, you're gonna suck for a little bit. That's just how it works. I'm sorry to tell you that, but yeah. Another one from Laura. Would you live in Miami forever, or do you plan to move? Good question. As much as I love this city, I do not see myself forever living in Miami. Okay, wait, I lied. Because when I think about like settling and being with a wife and kids and everything, I do think about South Florida a lot. I do. I think of mainly Coral Gables and Coconut Grove. So in that case, I guess I would always call Miami home, 1000%. I freaking love this city. I really do. I love this city with a passion. I love this city. But you got to get out there for a little bit. Again, I mentioned I do see myself living in New York for a little bit. Why not now? I think Miami is just on a huge peak right now. We're on a huge high where everything is going on over here. Everybody's here. Anybody who's something comes here. We have so many people that visits this city on a regular basis, and so much money is being flooded and poured into this city. F1 comes down here, and now the UFC and Dana White announced that Miami will be its new home. Like, there's so much going on in this city that I feel like moving out now would kind of be stupid, if I'm being honest. So, at least not now. In the future, I could see myself being somewhere else. Where that would be, again, one place would be New York. Anywhere else, maybe, in a weird way, I think about on some weird shit like Nashville, just for some peace. It just sounds nice to be just peaceful. Is that weird? I guess that's the weird thing. I guess I like Nashville. I don't know. But Nashville, Tennessee would be cool. Somewhere like in that South where you just have land and shit. Yeah, I think of places like that just for the peace element of it. Like, every once in a while, again, I love Miami, but sometimes it just gets a little too fast-paced, and there's so much going on all at the same time, and there's so much hullabaloo, and everybody knows each other, and you can't say bad things about this person because that person knows this person, and that person is going to get connected with that person, and they're going to say that you said this, and there's so much politics, and everybody knows everybody, and everybody's something in a weird way, but nobody's nothing. Miami is an interesting city. You just have to be here to see it. But yeah, a place like that. Texas seems cool, but I feel like everybody's in Texas right now, which is kind of why I think of Tennessee a lot. I don't know. That makes me weird, bro. I don't know. A black man in Tennessee. A black cowboy. That's sexy. New Zealand seems dope. I had a friend that mentioned Germany, and I think that's a really cool spot, too, to live in for a little bit. The French Riviera. This is going to be a callback soon. You're going to see why I mentioned that in a few more months. You'll see why. But yeah, the south of France, maybe Nice, Cannes, Monaco. Woo, boy, we got money, don't we? Monaco would be really cool, I think. But yeah, so France would be cool. New Zealand would be fire. Again, Australia, I think is beautiful. I would love to live there. I would just need to carry a fucking RPG to kill the spiders and shit. I think that'll be it. Oh God, we have one from Sim. She goes, why your eyes get so red when you hit the J yesterday? Sim, don't expose me, bro. Oh, we got one from Alana. This is funny. She asks, this is a really serious question. She asks, does sugar go in grits? I never even knew people even thought about putting sugar in grits. I've never heard of that. I've never done that. I've never tried that. I can't even think about how that would taste. I legitimately have no clue what sugar in grits would taste like. Like, I'm trying to figure that out and process the flavors, and it's just not flavoring to me. I don't know. Does it belong in there? I'm gonna say no. Then again, I haven't tried it. So does that make me, I don't know, a bit of a hypocrite? That's not the right use of that word, but I don't care. It's my YouTube channel. Does it go? No, I'm sorry. Black people, y'all gotta stop putting the combinations of weird things where it shouldn't belong. I'm sorry. Like ranch on pizza. Actually, I lied. That's kind of fire. So we're gonna keep it going. Last question from my boy Jay. Advice to someone struggling with being consistent and being disciplined. Okay, this is my thing, right? I pride myself on being disciplined and being able to do things despite me not necessarily feeling like I want to do them. Like, I'll be honest, when my alarm went off at 6 a.m. today, I almost threw out this entire video idea. I was like, I do not want to wake up. I'm sorry. I was really close to just dipping on y'all. I'll keep it a buck. But you gotta just be disciplined and keep things going. How do you be disciplined and consistent? Start with small things. Start with making a small commitment to yourself where it's a challenge, but at the same time, you're able to consistently keep up and routinely check yourself on doing it. At one point, so I'm really big into fitness as well. At one point, I ran every morning, despite what time I had to be at this place, at work, at that place, whatever. I ran every morning about a mile and a half to 2 miles, no matter what. It didn't matter if it rained. It didn't matter if I was tired. I literally ran where I've only had an hour worth of sleep, but I only did that run just to prove to myself that I'm disciplined enough to do this. There's days where I absolutely hated the run. I ran in cold, in the wet. I've hated every part of it. But the mindset behind it was just being able to tell yourself and believe in yourself. It builds self-confidence when you're disciplined, to be able to tell yourself that I'm going to go out there and run despite how I feel. It doesn't matter. I feel like how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you're disciplined enough inside the gym, you'll be able to pass that trait along every side of your life, really, whether it's in business or in life, in relationships, it doesn't matter. Everything in your life would improve, in my opinion. Let's adjust that real quick. Alrighty, so what can you guys expect from me on this channel? Right? What can you expect from me? What am I going to be doing on this channel? What is the purpose of this channel? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Kind of just, part of it is to build a personal brand. I feel like I've been so anonymous on IG. Not I feel like, I know I have been. I do not share my life on social media that much. And I want to change that. I really do. I want to change that. I want to share my life a bit more. I want to build up my personal brand and my personal identity, I guess, on the internet a little bit more. You can expect some vlogs, maybe some deep conversations, a little bit of travel. Traveling costs money. Miami's expensive, okay? Everything is eating up. everything. You can expect some of that, some vlogs, maybe some deep stuff, some conversations, and just a heart-to-heart on some things, if I'm being honest. I know that sounds cheesy, but I don't really care. It's still my YouTube channel. A bunch of creative things. I'm going to be trying out different things and ideas and shots and trying to see what works, what doesn't, experiment with different stuff. But yeah, man, we're just gonna do this thing, make it do what it do, and we'll just go from there, I guess. Bro, the beach is so beautiful, I swear. And just look at this. Just look at this tower, bro. Super sick. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the first YouTube video of mine. There's going to be a lot more coming in the future. Stay tuned. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for us. This is a relationship now. And just, we're going to get it popping. Things are going to get cool. Things are going to get smooth. I mean, look at this. I live in Miami. It's 3 or 5. So I got to take advantage of it. We're going to have fun. We're going to make it do what it do. And man, I'm just excited for what's to come, honestly. And tune in, like, comment, subscribe. Do all of those things that they say to do on those YouTube videos. So stay tuned. And that being said, peace.